Good morning, Lumberjacks. Welcome to the holiday edition of the Kanc Connection. Today I'm co-hosting with this elf. Oh wait, that's Jillian Clark. Sorry, you're so short it's hard to tell the difference.
Hey, I didn't know I was hosting with the Grinch. Anyway, welcome to our virtual show.
Welcome back to Yay Sports. On Monday, the middle school basketball teams played against Bartlett. The girls won 15-9 and the boys lost 26-36. On Friday, the teams hosted Profile. The girls won 21-18 and the boys lost 18-24. Those games were the last games of the winter season in 2020. The middle school basketball teams will have more games in January, and the varsity basketball teams will start having games as well. Also, the ski teams will have their first races. The home basketball games will be broadcasted live on our channel. Be sure to check it out.
Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that sneaker screeching action. Next up is a story about the Celebration of Lights, an event that happened last Saturday. Mr. Adams, roll that clip. Last Saturday, the Lincoln Woodstock Interact Club held the second annual Celebration of Lights event. Many local businesses purchased Christmas trees to decorate. These trees were then displayed in the hallways of the Village Shop in Lincoln, New Hampshire. Pre-packaged snacks and holiday-themed crafts were given out to event goers. It was a very safe and successful evening. Happy holidays from all of us at the Interact Club.
Today we have a new episode of Principal's Point of View. This time the interview was made by Emma McNamara and filmed by Shanna Drappa. Let's hear what Mr. Piberno had to say.
Welcome back to the Principal's Point of View. I'm Emma, and today I'm here with Mr. Piberno, and we have a couple of questions for you. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, first up, as a school, we all really appreciate the opportunity to be here in the building. But as cases rise in New Hampshire, does that make you more nervous about being in school, and how does this affect your decision making?
I'm not nervous at all. I just know that we decided to, be in school. The school board decided to be in school. We did. The administration, the team put together. And the reason I'm not nervous is because actually I feel like the kids are doing such a wonderful job following the rules. We do have a few people that we have to remind every now and then, but that's okay. So I'm not really nervous about being in school whatsoever. I do know that I have staff members and some kids that do get nervous, and we just got to try to rationalize where we're at and know that the studies have shown that it's safer. It's safer to be in schools right now than a lot of these contact tracing or even cases have been coming from the household, not necessarily in the school. Does it mean it couldn't exist? No. But I try not to let that worry me. Obviously we have to look at the cases, and so we look at this as a team. The superintendent, myself, the vice principal, the nurse, we bring in some school board members, we bring in another physician from outside, and we talk to them about it. But as the cases rise, obviously we are having a little concern as to whether or not we can stay in school. The big thing right now is substitute teachers. You might have noticed that in your classrooms that you might have different teachers covering, especially in the high school. And what's happening is we're finding a limited amount of substitutes, which kind of gets in our way of wanting to run a normal class period. But it's okay, and what we do is we just deal with that, and the kids, again, you guys have been really adaptable. So I appreciate that, and your teachers appreciate that, and we just want you to keep doing it because it just makes things run smooth.
So my second question was, as circumstances surrounding COVID are constantly changing, how is that impacting our current state of the school?
So again, we have a team that looks at all these things, and the nurse, Lynn Murray, she attends these conferences like weekly as far as the new changes and updates with the governor and remotely, not in person, but she attends these things weekly and fills us in on all the new things that are coming forward, all the data on the different happenings and so forth. And so that once those happen, we have to make changes, and that's when we'll do an all call or a letter or something like that. But again, we have to be adaptable, right? And so when these things come out from the state, we have to see how that changes the way we address kids being at school or adults being at school. So for instance, the quarantine just went down from like 14 days to 10 days, depending upon circumstances. And so being aware of all those new changes helps us get kids or adults back into school quicker, or make sure that we have to keep them away for longer. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Mm-hmm. And what are your plans for the holidays? What are you personally going to be doing to adapt to the current situation?
Again, I'm just going to live my life. I can't let this dictate all the things that I do. So I don't agree with that. I mean, I'll just try to be as safe as possible. My Christmas vacation is going to be, with family members. We're not doing a lot of traveling. I'm usually traveling on the Christmas vacations. All my family is in Wisconsin. My son right now is in Virginia because he's in the Navy. We'd love to go see either one of them, but it's just not being practical. It's not being safe, and having to quarantine when we get back because of New Hampshire's laws wouldn't matter. So I'm just going to hang at home. I'm buying a bunch of wood this weekend. I got to build some cabinets, and so I'm not going to try to let it affect me at all. That's just the way I look at it.
Okay, and is there anything else you'd like to say before we're done?
Ho, 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 go Lumberjacks.
Did you know the class of 2021 is still selling hats? Winter hats are $10 and trucker hats are $15. And there's only 7 more trucker hats left, so get them soon. Contact a member of the class of 2021 or ddrapo at lin-wood.org for more information. Olivia, you could use one of those hats to cover up all that hair.
Oh, Jillian, you have some hat hair yourself. Now we're going to take a short break, but stay tuned for Emma's weekly program, It's All Greek to Me.
Slight problem. Emma didn't give us her video, so we kind of have to just keep going. Sorry.
Interviews about the upcoming holiday break, and Shanna is going to tell us all about what went down in the world this year. And there's more, so don't go away.
What is it, Julia? Why are you so excited, honey? Hey, do you want to use your talker? With Julia's autism, using a talker can help her find the words she wants to say.
My dog.
You want to do something with Rose, Julia?
Play ball.
Do you want to play catch with Rose? I think Rose is excited to play catch too. Oh, Julia, you show us so many different ways to talk together. And play. Good catch, Rose. Okay, give Julia the ball. There you go. Okay, throw the ball, Julia. Oh.
For Julia's family, early screening for autism made a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Okay, Julia, there you go. Whoa, another good throw. That's the way.
We now have a video put together by Jillian. She interviewed students and staff members about holiday traditions and their expectations for break. Enjoy the music in the background, played by none other than a Lin-Wood band. Enjoy!
What am I doing on break? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm going to be hanging out with my family. We're going to do all family time. Probably terrorize my children with board games and more fun, less videos. Have a great holiday.
Over the holiday, I'm probably just going to see my immediate family. I don't have a lot of plans. We're probably just going to exchange gifts, have dinner at my grandpa's house, and that's about it.
This year for vacation, I'm not really sure what I'm doing yet. I'm hanging out with my family.
Alright. Over break, I plan on spending time with my 4 little kids and studying for my graduate classes. It doesn't sound like much fun, but since I can't go and visit family this year, I'm going to do as much as I can, just hanging out and trying to be a good dad.
For the holidays, I plan to work, and it'll probably be slow and I'll be bored. But other than that, I'll probably just spend time with my family.
So, how we're celebrating Christmas safely. We're not seeing anybody, we're not going anywhere, we're not doing anything. We're going to have crepes for breakfast on Christmas morning like we always do. Going to cook a turkey and a ham. have lots and lots and lots of leftovers. Other than that, we're going to do some Nordic skiing and some alpine skiing. That's how we're celebrating.
This holiday, I will probably be getting together with some of my family with masks on and exchanging gifts. We probably won't have dinner like we usually do. And it'll be the best we can make it. And I'm disappointed that I don't get to see all my cousins, but I'm glad I'll get to see some family and make the most of the time.
Over the holidays, I work at the local police department, so I am doing an 8-hour shift on Christmas Eve and a 12-hour shift on Christmas, and then I work that following weekend as well, so those are my plans.
Over break, I will be hanging out with my puppies, my fiance, and hopefully doing lots of snowboarding.
For this holiday season, I will make Christmas cookies with my daughter. We will unwrap Christmas presents on Friday. My husband and I will probably take her out sledding as she's getting a new tube.
Welcome to What Went Down in the World This Year. I'm Shanna Drapo, and today I'm coming to you with some of the most significant events from 2020, since today is our last show of the year. This year has been crazy, but that does not mean it was all bad. So let's get into it. We all remember March, when COVID-19 cases began to rise and we all went into quarantine, but this would be a pretty boring year rundown if I only talked about the pandemic. So what else happened in 2020? We were lucky enough to still have some professional sports to watch, so here are some sporting events a lot of us probably forgot about. The Los Angeles Lakers won the NBA Finals. Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl with a halftime show performed by Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. The Los Angeles Dodgers took home the win in the MLB World Series. Naomi Osaka became the first Asian tennis player to be ranked #1 in singles. The movie Parasite became the first foreign language film to win Best Picture at the Oscars. Everyone watched Tiger King on Netflix. Black Lives Matter protests were organized all across the country and the whole world. Wildfires spread crazily around multiple parts of the globe. President Donald Trump was impeached. More Americans voted in the presidential election than ever before, and Joe Biden was elected as the 46th President of the United States. And now it's already December. We are finally receiving a COVID-19 vaccine. I might have missed some events, but you get the idea. 2020 was a crazy year. See you with what went down in the world this week in 2021. Stay safe, everyone, and happy holidays! Thank you, Shanna. Next up, I interviewed some staff and students about New Year's resolutions and what they're looking forward to in 2021. Let's take a look. My New Year's resolution for 2021 is to procrastinate less and do all my homework on time. You don't?
I'm really looking forward to skiing in the new year and having fun with the new people at Lin-Wood and maybe ski racing a little bit.
I don't typically make New Year's resolutions, but this year the things that I'm looking forward to are the distribution of the COVID-19 vaccine, for our numbers to decrease for occurrences in our state and nationwide, and to return to normalcy.
Next year I'm looking forward to hopefully these masks going away. I mean, I know it won't be a fast process, but they are getting really annoying. I'm also looking forward to just a better year overall with like how much is going on, including the whole COVID and global warming, and there's just a bunch of problems with the world, and it's just hoping for a better year.
So next year, I'm mostly just looking forward to seeing how many new fun things I can do with my outfits, getting more art supplies, improving my art, and hoping to lose these masks and for school to go back to normal. Same thing everyone's hoping with for that one.
I'm excited for the end of my senior year and graduation. It'll be so much fun to experience the last few months I have at Lin-Wood in the year of 2021.
That's the end of our show. Thank you for being a continued viewer.
That's right, Jillian. We would also like to thank the staff members that sent us photos and videos, and thank you to Mr. Undersea for supplying us with holiday music. Finally, we want to wish you all a great holiday and have a splendid break. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Not funny, Olivia.
Sorry, Jillian. For the Kanc Connection, I'm Olivia Drapo.
And I'm Jillian Clark. Have a happy and safe holiday.
Bah, humbug.